Good morning, children. This is Mrs. Sadi Joseph, your physics teacher. Welcome back to the online teaching for the session 2020-21. Let us continue with the same chapter. The previous module, we had seen that what is a magnet, what are the properties of a magnet, magnetic field lines, and the properties of magnetic field lines. Today, I will explain Oersted's experiment. Magnetic effect of electric current was discovered by Oersted in 1820. He found that a wire carrying a current was able to deflect a compass needle. The importance of magnetic effect of electric current lies in the fact that it gives rise to mechanical forces. The electric motor, electric generator, telephone and radio all utilize the magnetic effect of current. The magnetic effect of current is also called electromagnetism, which means generating magnetism with the help of electricity. Now we will describe Oersted's experiment to show that a current carrying wire produces a magnetic field around it. Take a long straight copper wire, a battery and a plug key. Connect all of them in a series as shown in figure number 1. Place the straight wire parallel and over a compass needle. Plug the key in the circuit. Observe the direction of deflection of the north pole of the needle. If the current flows from north to south, as shown in the second figure, the north pole of the compass needle would move towards the east. You can see in the figure, it moves towards the east. Replace the cell connections in the circuit as shown in the third figure. Change the connections. This would result in the change of the direction of current through the copper wire, that is from south to north. Now we observe the change in the direction of deflection of the compass needle. You will see that now the needle moves in opposite direction, that is towards the west. The first case, the needle moves towards the east, and in the second case, the needle moves towards the west. It means that the direction of magnetic field produced by the electric current is also reversed. If you change the direction of the current, then the direction of magnetic field produced also will change. Now let us see what is electromagnetism and what is an electromagnet. An electromagnet is an artificial magnet which produces a magnetic field on the passage of electric current through a conductor. There are two types of magnets, that is a natural magnet and an artificial magnet. Natural magnet means it retains its properties forever. But artificial magnet Like electromagnet, it shows its magnetic properties when electricity passes through the circuit. If you disconnect the electric supply, it loses its properties. The phenomenon of producing or inducing a magnetic field due to the passage of electric current is called electromagnetism. Electromagnet means it is an artificial magnet which produces a magnetic field on the passage of electric current. And this phenomenon of producing or inducing a magnetic field due to the passage of electric current is called electromagnetism. Our next topic is magnetic field patterns produced by current carrying conductors having different shapes. The pattern of magnetic field produced by a current carrying conductor depends on its shape. Different magnetic field patterns are produced by current carrying conductors having different shapes. If the shape of the conductor is different, then the shape of the magnetic field produced by it also will be different. Now we will see the magnetic field patterns produced by, first one is straight conductor carrying current, second is circular loop carrying current, and third one is a solenoid. Three different cases are there. We'll see one by one. First one is magnetic field pattern due to a straight current carrying conductor. The magnetic field lines around a straight conductor or a straight wire carrying current are concentric circles whose centers lie on the wire. Concentric circles means circles which are having the same center. So the magnetic field lines around a straight conductor carrying current are concentric circles whose centers lie on the wire. We have a straight vertical wire which passes through a horizontal cardboard sheet. The ends of the wire are connected to a battery through a switch. When current is passed through the wire, it produces a magnetic field around it. This magnetic field has magnetic field lines around the wire. See the figure. The magnetic field lines are circular in nature. A small plotting compass placed on the cardboard indicates the direction of the magnetic field. You know that a compass needle shows the direction of the magnetic field. When the current in the wire flows in the upward direction, then the lines of magnetic field are in the anti-clockwise direction as shown in the figure. If the direction of current in the wire is reversed, that means if it is in the downward direction, then the direction of magnetic field lines also gets reversed. It will be in the clockwise direction. The magnitude of magnetic field produced by a straight current carrying wire at a given point depends on two factors. That is, first one, it is directly proportional to the current passing in the wire and inversely proportional to the distance of that point from the wire, which means greater the current in the wire, stronger will be the magnetic field produced. If you increase the intensity of current, you will get a strong magnetic field. And greater the distance of the point from the current carrying wire, weaker will be the magnetic field produced. If the point is near to the conductor, then the intensity of magnetic field will be more. And if you take a point away from the conductor, a weaker magnetic field will be produced. Now, how you can find the direction of magnetic field produced by a straight carrying conductor? If the direction of current is known, then the direction of magnetic field produced by a straight wire carrying current can be obtained by using Maxwell's right-hand thumb rule. According to Maxwell's right-hand thumb rule, imagine that you are grasping or holding the current carrying wire in your right hand so that your thumb points in the direction of current. Then the direction in which your fingers encircle the wire will give the direction of magnetic field lines around the wire. As shown in the figure. Here, our fingers are folded in the anti-clockwise direction. So, the direction of magnetic field is also in the anti-clockwise direction. This means when the electric current flows vertically upward, the direction of magnetic field produced is anti-clockwise. On the other hand, when electric current flows vertically downwards, then the direction of magnetic field is clockwise. If the current flows in the upward direction, then the direction of magnetic field will be in the anti-clockwise direction. And if the direction of the current is in the downward direction, then the direction of magnetic field will be in the clockwise direction. This is the end of today's module. I hope all of you understood. See your textbook and go through the portion. The next topic I will explain in the coming up video. Till then, thank you, bye bye, and take care.